What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rhino's Stuff. I'm Rhino, and you're in my office. And today, if you have read the title for my video, you already know what it is. It's a brand new document camera from KB-200. KB-200. Now, the irony is not lost on me that I'm recording an unboxing of a document camera using another document camera, but it is what it is. So this is the KB-200 KB-200. You got 1080p here, 30 frames per second, and as always with these document cameras, give that a grain of salt. A3 shooting area, which is roughly what you're seeing right now, and it's got a microphone built in. Compatible with Windows, Apple, and Chrome, and the beauty of this thing is you can use whatever software you want. I will recommend the IPEVO visualizer software, and we will show that in just a moment. Alright, looks like we've got a little bit of assembly required here. Got our USB cable, it is USB-A. It also does come with a USB-A to USB-C adapter. One thing I find very interesting is the cable is actually separate from the gooseneck. And I'm not sure if I like that or not. It is an interesting choice nonetheless. Camera itself looks pretty standard. It is a nice solid housing. The gooseneck here also feels really good in the hands. The base has a very, very nice weight to it. I'm genuinely happy with the weight. Yeah, let's get this thing all set up, and next time you see me, we'll be using this document camera, the KB-200, from KB-200. Here we are in the visualizer software from IPEVO. You can see that the exposure has kind of been ramped up a little bit. My hands are a little bit wider than white. They're pretty shocking. But the book here looks just fine. Open up to a random page, and yes, you can see it is very nice and clear and crisp, and that's because this has a manual focus ring right there, and I love manual focus rings. So you can, of course, if it was like that, you would do this until it looked good. So right about, yeah, that's pretty nice. So in the visualizer software, of course, you've got all of the different things you can usually do in some sort of software. For a document camera, you can zoom in, which of course is always extremely important. Yep, there you go, that's zoomed in. You've got your twist and rotate and turn and all of that stuff. And come on, that's just fine. You can also make it wider over here, or maybe wider over there. I'm not sure why you would need to do that unless you were doing it on like a projection screen or something. But yeah, you can flip, you can rotate, and you can turn it back to normal. Down here is one of my favorite things. This is the snapshot record, all of those different things that you can do with it. It even has a slow motion feature here, and here's the video of that now. Yeah, so it's got that going for it. If you're planning to use the KB-200 as a webcam, this is what it would look like, and this is what it would sound like. Again, this is default right out of the box. You can mess around with some settings here in OBS and get a much cleaner picture, but I think it looks pretty good, especially here under fluorescent lights. This is a pretty passable picture quality for a USB webcam. So, yeah. Hi, this is me, and my voice. La 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 la. So the KB-200 here is a budget-oriented document camera. This is in the sub-$40 range. And for what it is, it does a pretty good job. It is 1080p. It does have a very good microphone for this price range. I like the gooseneck here. It's very, very goosey and loosey. I like that the USB cable is on the outside. I didn't think I would, but it really does sort of open up the way you can place this camera around the room. The weighted base here is very nice. It's pretty stable and pretty sturdy, so I don't have anything negative to say about that. All in all, for the price in the sub-$40 range here, it ain't bad at all. And yeah, I can definitely see this being used in a classroom, especially if it's going to be being used by children. Yeah, not bad. Using this as a webcam was really where it shined. I was genuinely impressed by the auto exposure going on here within the camera. It did a pretty good job of that. So if you're using this in a classroom, and especially if this is going to be something that a student is using, they're going to be able to make some pretty darn good videos. So I definitely advise it for that. If you're in a media classroom, yeah, these right here, working with kids, especially if they might drop them or break them, very nice in this budget range. So with all of my videos, links are going to be down there in the description. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you all later. Bye.